What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, back in the building today, guys. We're back at the range finally once again, and good news is that we finally got the Spirit LT fixed. The issue, for the most part, the first time that we seemed to have an issue with was that something got the firing pin clogged up to where it was not protruding out of the bolt. Then last week, I want to say a week, 2 weeks ago, we came and we started knocking stuff out and all these shavings came out. And then once we knocked the shavings out and put it back in, it would not fire. Well, it was my fault. I did not properly seat the firing pin all the way down into the bolt carrier and it was not protruding out. Since then, I got it deeply seated in there and she is working flawlessly. If you want to see, let's do a couple shots. You can see how she is running. She's good to go. We are going to be running though the Lazuras 6 on this one today, and we're also testing out the brand new 8T AMR. So that's kind of like what we are focused on. We'll be doing a review on this upper very soon because it is a upper system with a PSA lower. So we will be doing that. But let's get into the Lazuras 6 and the 8T. Let's get it. All right, guys, so we just wrapped that up. Feels great, feels good. I'm happy with it. We'll be doing a review, though, more so on the suppressor and the optic first, and then we'll do something later on, updating the actual upper itself. Had a little bit of, like, two little situations. I don't know if there were failures on my behalf. One time, it looked like the magazine wasn't seated twice, so I don't know. But it seemed to rectify itself for the most part, that it wasn't any more issues. But we did have two hiccups. So I want to test it furthermore, you know, and we'll be bringing it back out again to follow up for the actual review itself. So we're good with that. We can go ahead and move on. We have some other goodies over here as well. All right, guys. So next up, we got in one of my favorites that I haven't shot in a very long time, and that's my Beretta 1301. And as you can see, we have it decked out with some new accessories. The chisel stock that has the RMR on the top. And then we also have the brand new, this is the Aridus Imperium, which is their handguard. It covers the whole entire, you know, barrel and everything. It's heat protected very well, won't heat up on you. And this thing, I shot this back in January at Beretta range day, and it's immaculate. Also have some other accessories like the charging handle and stuff. We'll be doing a full-on review on this, so you'll see it very soon. But let's get, you know, to shooting. Stop talking real quick. So I'm gonna load this bad boy up. All right, guys, here she goes. Woo! Feels good. Let me get up closer on this, man, since we got bird shot. Pretty good job. I love this gun, man. Fastest shooting shotgun out there with the blink system on the market. All right, guys, so we're gonna have to save that for last because we already destroyed our targets, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't have that many more targets on me left, so we're gonna have to save that for them shotguns for last because we done knocked over one of them, like, so yeah, we gotta fix the targets real quick, and we'll save that for later because yeah, they're dead. All right, guys, so we got here the Taurus TX. This is 22, the Toro, I believe it's also called. One of the best 22s I've heard out there in the market, like when it comes to like competition and all that, believe it or not. Like Taurus, some people try to talk down on them. I personally like them. I love their revolvers. I haven't really tried in their striker fired guns except for like this one right here, but I've heard really good things about this particular one, and they've updated it because they used to have the actual optic like in the front part or something, and it didn't move. Now it's on the slide like normal. I would have liked to try both versions because I heard the version that doesn't have that optic move on the slide is like solid, but we got this in. This is my first like 22 handgun. I've had rifles and even an SBR, but it's my first handgun. And we also brought out Tiger to play with it so we can hear how quiet she can get. But we're gonna shoot a couple shots just out the gate with it regular, and then kind of play around with it and see how she shoots, because I'm very, very interested in seeing about this one. All right, y'all. Our target right here is a little messed up, so we're gonna have to sight it in a little later, but I'm gonna believe in it. We do have a co-witness, and the co-witness doesn't mark up, so we should be good. This little thing's loud. Let me go over here and test this out real quick. Let's just see how good the red dot is on this thing. Oh no, we good. Yeah, so have a little bit of fun with 22. Let's get it. All right, guys, I can't hold on any longer. We gotta run this thing suppressed. We gotta run this thing suppressed. Now, this is my first time shooting like I said, a handgun suppressed. I've shot a 5.7 and it didn't cycle. I think you might need a Nelson with that. I don't know if this is a Nelson that's needed on this one. We'll see. However, there is no tilt in the barrel, so it's a straight back, which I think the 5.7 had that as well. But we'll just see. Let's see. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's dumb accurate. It's dumb accurate. It's dumb accurate. Accurate. This thing is crazy. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, guys. So yeah, shooting this, like, first impressions, I'm very, very impressed. Like I said, this is definitely a gun that can be used to, of course, teach new shooters. Shoots extremely smooth. The trigger is great on it. The grip is immaculate. The way it's shaped. I mean, like I said, people talk their stuff about Taurus, but they are still around for a reason. You feel me? And they make good quality firearms at a very good price. And this one is super solid. And I can see where the competition part comes in, because when I'm shooting this, my hand's not moving. The only thing that's moving is the trigger. It's like a stapler gun, as Devin said. So very, very impressed, and having fun with it, having a lot of fun with it. So yeah. All right, guys, so we're out here with the Glock 19X. This is the MOS threaded barrel version, and we're not really doing a review. We're not even going to shoot this that much. I just want to get my first shots with this thing. A review will be probably coming next week. This is going to be more than likely my new carry, but I have to shoot it now and try it with this VERS 36 from B&T, which is modular. So we're gonna test this all out, man. Let's get it. First shots, though. I think we're gonna send 5 of them down range real quick. Turn that dot on. 5 down range. Whoa, Glock. Come on now, Glock. Glock perfection. Well, I'm happy I didn't just go straight out the gate. Glock perfection. Maybe it's the ammo. I don't know. Bruh. Devin, talk to me. Glockians. Glockians. I mean, I guess I'm dead if it was up to the Glock. That one went back. I don't know if it's like it's the magazine or something, though. It could be this ammo. I don't know. I do have some hollow points. I don't know if it's like if it's a magazine issue. We got 3 hollow points. Okay. All right. Hollow points are working. Let's try the other ammo that was giving us issues. Yeah, it does not like that ammo. Let me try another mag. It does not like that ammo. And I ain't gonna lie, I mean, it's not the best ammo either. Stovepipe. Okay, so this mag is fine. So that mag is causing something to get hung up on it. Extended mag, let's see the extended mag. Okay, that's fine. So then something with this magazine. I think it's good now. Well, we shot enough, right, Devin? We shot enough with it, right? We can now shoot it suppressed and see how she sounds suppressed. See, we got some good sound coming out of this this VERS. All right, guys. So we're using the VERS 36, which is a 9mm cam, but pretty much I do it all can. The caliber is 30 up to 36, which covers a lot of bases from 223, 556, 300 blackout, 762 by 39, 762 by 51. They told me 338 arc as well. Which I wonder then if H6 might be available also. All the way down to your 22s, your 5.7s. It pretty much covers everything and with no barrel restrictions. This is a modular can, as you can see. There's two pieces to it. So this is the short configuration. I wanted to start off with that, and then we'll go into the long configuration. All you got to do is unscrew it and put the end cap on. So that's what we did here. So we have it in the shortest configuration. They come with different end caps. This is the 9mm one. There's also, of course, 223, 556, and all that to you get different end caps so that you can get better, you know, flash reduction and all that as well. All right, so let's do it. First shots. I don't know, the ammo is acting up, so we gotta wait and see how this goes. But we have a Nelson device in here. Everything should work out. I can feel the Nelson like cranking up on here. I can feel it. I feel it going into work, like working. This thing is nice. Now, pretty quiet. I wouldn't have an issue with this for 9mm, and that's supersonic, by the way. Let's test out the subs. Let's test out the extra length, those extra little. I don't want to call them baffles because I think it's like Inconel, but let's just test that out and see how much quieter she gets. So let's get it. All right, guys. So this is like a sneak preview because obviously, as I stated, like this is not. We're not dropping this upcoming week. This probably will go into like the following week, but I had to try this one out. All right, full modular setup. 6 shots. That was weird, right? What was that? It was like it shot again or something, right? It's like the speed of sound is off or something. That's what it is. There's nothing wrong. Nothing bad's going on. That's it hitting that paper, but it's the speed of sound is super delayed or something, right? Is it like it's like we're shooting 1, 2, 3, and then like the sound comes after, but we're not that far away in distance for it to like be delayed that much. All right, we're gonna shoot 1 first and then see. This is shoot 1. All right, now shoot 5. Okay, that time it didn't do that. There's nothing over there, Devin, that I could be hitting that's making that sound, though. All right, 4 shots straight up. Ready? Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was then. All right, guys, we have the Walter PDP. This is the compact, but this is the PDP X that comes with the compensator from PMM, Parker Machining, Mountain Machining, I believe it is. PMM, I've actually owned their comps, which are solid. And I actually own a PDP SD that when you put the comp on, it's pretty much the same as that gun. Difference, though, that I found out is this, that they pretty much lengthened the Picatinny rail to go all the way to make it flush, where on the PDP it cut off right here. So this is a PDP SD, basically, but it comes with the comp already. And when I say it's basically that, I don't know if this is threaded on or machined on. If you could take it off and it's threaded, I don't really know. But they did lengthen the overall frame. However, the grip is still the compact grip that you get on the compact PDPs. So it is the same, but it's different. It's pretty much a comped ready PDP 4-inch compact. But yeah, hopefully you get what I'm saying. But with that said, we're running some mags on here. I filled up the wrong mag, but it's all good. This is for the full size, so it's going to stick out a little bit. But we do have compact mags as well. But we're also running the brand new Primary Arms SLX RS10. That's really what we're focusing on, is the red dot. This review is coming soon as well. It's kind of like with the Glock. These will be stuff probably going on next week. Feels good, feels good. Let's get some shots in. We're really focusing on the dot here. And we got to move on. We got to keep it going. Hopefully about to start raining, man. So, yeah. All right, guys, so we shot this a little bit already. This is the PX4 Storm. This is the compact version, plain Jane, but it's a classic gun from Beretta. And something I really want to dive more deep in. I know I say this all the time, but potentially something I could carry. Now, I wouldn't carry this as is, but the plan is to ship this thing off to Langdon Tactical to get the whole entire gun works, from the trigger, the cut on the slide, even the extended on the round count, and the comp that comes built in that allows you to run other types of course, lights. So we're going to be just doing some couple shots. We've already shot this before, but I wanted to get a couple more shots in before I send her off, because I am going to do a video kind of just on the like a first shots or overview, a little initial review of this gun base, and kind of make it into a series of from then and until when we get it updated. So let's go ahead and shoot her out, see what's going on. So I really like this gun, and the irons are good as well. And I notice I'm able to stay on target with the irons. Like, it doesn't do that much flipping. Now, I do know they have this rotating barrel. I want to learn more about that as well, the science behind that, because it does do very well at taking in recoil, especially for this being such a small gun. Like, this is a very small gun. The grip itself, like you can even see, I have a little bit of pinky still like hanging off. It's a very small gun. It's not like a Shield MP or anything like that, but it's very small even compared to like the Glock 19. Like, let's just check the Glock 19 out. Let's take away, of course, the suppressor. I mean, okay, maybe it's not as small as I thought. Slightly smaller on the slide though, a little bit smaller on the slide, and then I don't know, maybe it's not as small as I thought. maybe it's not as small as I thought. It just feels smaller in the hand, but I don't know, to each its own. Overall though, I really do like this. I really do like this. All right, guys, so we kind of wrapped up. We're gonna go ahead and have some fun. We're gonna shoot this bad boy until the lights are out, literally, on these targets, and we'll go from there. So let's begin. Got this new chisel and Aridus handguard on the Beretta 1301. Woo! Woo! There's nothing left. There's nothing left. I can't even do nothing, Devin.